never seem to call me lately, but I don't think she knew me at all.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Insanity here, and welcome to today's video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about everything that was added with Fortnite Season 7. Now, I have to say, man, this is probably the biggest update Fortnite has ever pushed out. You know, big updates for Fortnite is at the start of every season, right? But this is on another level. You got a whole new map area, like pretty much an entire quarter of the map is dedicated to this one entire biome area, which is called Iceberg. Well, we'll get to that in about a minute, but right now I want to talk about the new like thing that's got everyone riled up. It's called the X4 Stormwing plane. It's actually really fun to use. Gameplay up on screen, me in that new creative mode. It's another thing they added, which is absolutely insane. Like, they added so much in this update, and this brought me back to Fortnite, dude. This, like, I was just in the creative mode with Brixervision for, I'd say like a half hour. We knew we had to record, but we just wanted to keep playing. So yeah, the new plane in this game, the X4 Stormwing plane, is, you know, it's fun. It's fun to use, but in my personal opinions, in the few games that I've played so far in Season 7, that I think that the plane spawns too much, and it's just too many people flying around in these planes. I could definitely see this getting vaulted. So yeah, it's not OP, but it's just annoying. It's just people just abuse it. So the next thing they actually added is, like, you know, Season 6 had pets. This season they introduced wraps. Now the wraps are like camos for your guns, camos for your vehicles. You know, it's really cool actually. I like it. But the thing is, they teased this way back in like Season 3, almost a year ago. People were starting to like oh, gun camos, oh that camos, that yeah. I remember running through factories and hearing about this camo thing, and it's finally in the game. We get to customize our guns. We get to do what we want with them. You know, obviously with the select few things that we have. But yeah, it's actually really cool. Now, the next thing I do want to talk about is the map itself. So the Fortnite Season 7 map is definitely the biggest change we have ever seen to a Fortnite map. They really went above and beyond with Season 7. They knew they had to up the game. They knew like Season 5, 4 through 6, in my opinion, was kind of stale. But yo, looking at this map right now, a quarter of the entire map is covered in snow, and it's all new too, like all of it. They really took a big chunk out of the map and made it completely renovated, completely new, completely fresh for us to try out. Now, this whole entire new biome is called Iceberg, as I mentioned before. Now, there are 3 new named locations called Frosty Flights, Polar Peak, and Happy Hamlet. Now, I've only landed at Polar Peak and Frosty Flights once. I haven't tried out Happy Hamlet yet, but I have seen Brixervision, you know, travel over there and see. It's like a little village. Happy Hamlet's like a little tiny village. You know, not too much going on there. Frosty Flights is more of a hangar type of area. That's where people find all the planes. That's where people go and land. And the first place I landed at was Polar Peak. It was very run down. It was a castle that's just submerged in snow. That's literally what it is. Now, before I move on with the video, I just want to get a rest in peace Greasy Grove, because that was in the game from the beginning, man. It wasn't changed. It wasn't doing anything. There was nothing wrong with Greasy, bro. I just started landing there a lot more, and it's sad. It's sad stuff, man. Now, there are also a lot of unnamed locations on the map that you can explore and go around and experience for yourself. They also added zip lines, which is actually really cool because, you know, it's a very mountainous area. There's a lot of high and low ground. That's, you know, it's like it's very rough, and it's kind of hard to get through without these zip lines. So these zip lines, you can go up the zip line and you can also go down. It's not just one direction. You get to shoot while you're on the zip line. It's actually really cool. They're actually not even just in this area. They're all around the map. They help you maneuver throughout the map where, you know, so you can conserve your builds, so you can just everything. Just it makes the game faster. I can see them taking away a few of the spots, but I think they should just keep it in the game. I think it's actually a really cool addition. Honestly, obviously it's probably the Season 7 exclusive thing. Like the Hop Rocks was Season 4, the Rifts were Season 5, and the Shadowstones, I think they were called, were Season 6. So I think the zip lines are Season 7's thing. Now, with the new things that were added, there were also some things that were taken out of the game, like vaulted items, and it's kind of sad. 2 of them I'm like kind of like sad about. It's like, why? So one thing they did get rid of was the Shadow Stones. You know, as I said, it was the season 6 exclusive. They didn't completely get rid of rifts in season 6, but because rifts were such a like everyone loved the rifts. So yeah, they got rid of the Shadow Stones. Like, they got rid of the Hot Rocks in season 4, so Shadow Stones be gone. They're not coming back. They also vaulted the Port-a-Fort, but the Port-a-Fortress is still in the game. Now I can see why they vaulted this. It's because the Port-a-Fortress is in the game. The Port-a-Fortress is just literally a Port-a-Fort on steroids. Like, why would you need the Port-a-Fort at that point? No one picks it up. No one uses it anymore. It's just, I remember when it was added way back when, and you know, I was like, oh, that's so overpowered, and now it's like gotten to the point where it's so underpowered that it's just not even a thing anymore. Now the chiller traps, you know, those were just useless. They ended up messing me up way more than I tried trapping people. So, you know, chiller traps are gone. I never used them. They weren't as fun as I was like never a big fan of those. Now this next one is one that I'm actually kind of sad about, is the Clinger grenades. I was kind of surprised when the Clinger grenades were when I saw this on the patch notes, and I was like, what? Really? You know, I remember just randomly running and then just out of nowhere, a plunger sticking in my face, and I just go down. I'm like, this guy just yeeted this all the way from Tilted Towers, and I'm in Salty Springs. I was like, it's like I have some pretty good memories with the Clingers, which is why I'm pretty sad about that. They also vaulted the double barrel shotgun, which is honestly, yes, finally, thank you. Just get that thing out of the game. No one uses it anymore. Just be gone. And the last and final thing is the shockwave grenades, which is another thing I am sad about, because I used the shockwave grenades. I thought they were, you know, useful. I thought they were cool. I thought they actually gave you an advantage, because they're actually worth having. The battle pass will be covering in a different video, maybe later on today or tomorrow. You guys can go watch that video if you want. It's up to you, but I kind of covered it in my previous video. You know, link down in the description for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I got maybe 2 more videos within the next few days. Love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
You must return to the wild, wild, wild.